What's going on, guys? It's Nyla Simone here.
It's your boy DJ Spin King.
And we have a very special guest in the building.
Shit.
Harlem in the building.
Shit.
Harlem.
What's up?
Survival out.
It's cracking. We here. Album out, man. What up?
We got you up early.
Ain't that early.
Champagne sipping.
All good. Yeah, I'm drinking all month, man. This is my month.
Champagne for Listerine, you know what I'm saying?
It's Sus' birthday, too, so I'm drinking the Sus, you heard?
Happy birthday to Sus.
Happy birthday, Sus, one who's in the building, too.
What up, though?
How you feeling?
I feel good.
What's the reaction on the album so far?
It's gangster, just how I wanted it.
What would you say your favorite one? And you can't say the Nipsey one because that's a given. If you had to pick one, your favorite.
Nigga gonna tell me what I can't say. I Need a Sign with Tiana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite joint.
So
that was like the hardest record besides the Nipsey joint to record.
How'd that come about in the studio with Tiana?
I actually sent her that, you know what I mean? And then she came, she was in LA, I sent it to her, then she came to New York and like put her last little touches on it. But I had already had it recorded and I just heard her voice on it, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people sleep on T. She can sing.
She's super talented.
She can sing,
so,
dance.
She nice. Direct, all that. But I did the verse already. A-Rap Music pulled up on me. A-Rap did the beat. Pulled up on me like 5 in the morning. I was about to leave the studio and he played it. And then I did the first verse right then that night. And then I came back, finished it, sent it to T. She killed it. And then I got Design on it too. He like in the background singing.
Any videos already shot?
Yeah, Every Day with Gunna. And Alone with Jacquees.
I'm about to say, I saw you pop out at SOBs with Jacquees.
Oh, last night.
Very, very dope.
That was dope.
I love that. What was it like working with him?
That was dope. He's super cool. He got a good ear for music. He can sing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last night, that was the first time we performed that live together. And it was with a live band, so that was dope.
Was a moment.
Yeah, that was dope. But no, Jacquees mad cool. We chopped it up. We was cool just talking for like a year. And just never did no music, but would talk about it, you know what I mean? And once I heard that beat, it's a Jodeci flip. And Jacquees, he be killing them flips. When he flip people's songs, he kill it.
Yeah, them covers. We already know how that goes.
He's super nice with them, so I'm like, oh, I got a Jodeci joint. Let me see what he do with this. And he pulled up. He came, we recorded that here together. And he bodied that.
So how did it feel? First of all, shout out to Snoop on the tribute. That was dope. Yeah, Uncle Snoop. What was the emotions behind recording that?
For Nip?
Yeah.
After he passed, you know, God bless Cuzzo, I ain't record nothing for like, maybe like a month and a half. Because I was still filming the Wu-Tang.
Congrats on that.
Thank you, bro. I was still filming that when he died. Because he just hit me before he passed, like, niggas got you playing, you Method Man? I'm like, yeah, acting, cuz. But, yeah, it took maybe like a month or two after he passed for me to even record anything. And I was thankful that I had the Wu-Tang at that time because it just had me busy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was hard to record. A-Rap did that beat too. But that was super hard to record. That was like basically me telling him everything I wish I could have told him.
It was like a Jada Letter to Big type.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just letting him know how he inspired me. You know what I mean? Like just certain jewels I took from him, you know, just his vibe. Like, you know, how that, like nobody gonna be able to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be people that could carry the torch and do their thing and put on, but nobody can make up for the energy he brought, you know what I mean?
The structure behind him.
So that's what made me want to just, you know, like basically like talk to Nip. And I played it for Snoop. Me and Snoop damn near cried together just listening to it. Cause you know, Snoop, they always said Nip was like a mirror of Snoop or like the second coming of Snoop. So Snoop, that hit him hard as well, you know what I mean? So I just told him, I said, don't even rap on this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just
be the OG.
Give your farewell, like, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, just how you feel about Nip, you know what I mean? And he did it right there on the spot. That's why I had to, I just feel like it hit harder. And then you hear Snoop shouting them out, it's like, you know, it's the West Coast stamp.
Nah, it was dope. I'm telling you, from what I heard so far, the project is very solid.
Thank you, bro.
And you came a long way, my brother, and I'm proud of you.
I saw you say that your inspirations for this project had came from like Doggy Style and 50 Cent's album. So like, what did you embody from that, you think, and put into this project?
The mood. I feel like all of my favorite artists, they debut album, they brought a mood. They brought a feeling that you can't replace it. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I was trying to create. I ain't want to make nothing that was just hot for now. And they just gonna stream it. I wanted it to be hot 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So that was my whole thought process. The topics I'm talking about, the producers I worked with, I wanted it to live, you know what I mean?
So how do you enjoy like the acting now that you've done it? Because I feel like a lot of people kind of were like suspicious about you acting, like, oh, he think he rap, and I feel like you surprised a lot of people. Have you gotten that feedback?
Huh?
Have you gotten that feedback?
Yeah.
You did?
Now I get mad love off the acting. Like a lot of people put me to the side like, yo, bro, like you know I like your music and all that, but like you really can act. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what's good acting. That was like really my first. So
Did you have acting classes before you did it, or you just went straight into it?
Straight into it. I just auditioned.
That's crazy.
Auditioned 2 times. Second audition when I left, they said you got it. And then I spoke with Meth like maybe a week after I got the role. Went to Staten Island and just vibed with him. Went over the script with him, you know what I mean, all of that. And then I was
some pointers
I was on set. You know what's crazy with Meth? He just mad. He just like, he ain't got no filter. You know what I mean? So he gave me his opinions on how he felt about just the overall show and all of that.
Himself being portrayed.
You know, him being portrayed, all of that, you know what I mean? And he was like, he said, I'm glad it's you. You know what I mean? Somebody that I could talk with and vibe with. Like, I'm glad they didn't just go find somebody to try to portray me. Like, he said, I'm glad it's you. But he just told me, do me. He said, as much as you trying to embody my character or whatever, he said, they picked you for a reason. You know what I mean? So show the world you can act. You know, that was his whole thing. Like, this one of them times. He said, this is one of them situations where you can show people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just took all of that in and said, all right, let me really focus up, do as much research as I can on Meth and Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? So I could just get his mannerisms down, his cadence. So I mean, I had to like practice that. You know what I mean? But I ain't had no acting coach. I had one acting coach for one episode. The episode when Hayes died, when the cop choked him out, because I had a scene where I had to like look like I was about to cry. You know what I mean? So they wanted me to get an acting coach for that.
How are you doing it? Can you do it right now?
Nah, I can't just cry. You know what I did that day? I ain't you ill if you could do that. They said that's how homie got the Get Out role. He could just cry on the spot.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying? But I just held my eyes open. Mad long, like till they got watery. Like, and then when the camera came, I just blinked like. So it looked like I was, you know what I'm saying? I look mad sad.
That's funny.
But nah, I ain't got that talent. I can't just cry.
Is that acting back something you're gonna tap into more though?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. You know what? I like people always ask me all the time, like, who's your favorite rapper? Like, and I'll give my list or I'll say Styles. But my favorite like artist of all time is Pac. You know what I mean? Just because how he was able to drop them albums like that still live to this day, and then his movies live to this day. Like everything he did, it outlived him, and he was going to outlive all of us. So, yeah, if I could balance the two, which I think I can do, you know what I mean? It's just being able to, I got to focus on this. All right, now I got to focus on that. But I want to do that 100%. It's fun sitting back watching yourself after, because like with the Wu-Tang, I didn't get to see it. I seen it when y'all seen it. Unless I would see like little clips.
The episodes?
Yeah, I didn't get to see none of that. You know what I mean? Like, I go on the set, act, and be ready to go. Like, I'm out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't know if you was doing good acting. You were just delivering and going home.
I knew I was doing good by the reaction of the directors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good job, Shotgun. Killed it. Good. Cut. I mean, stuff like that.
Right.
So I knew, like, all right, they at least they satisfied with what we just got. But when I really sat back and watched it, I was like, oh, no, I killed that. Like, this is fire. You know what I mean? So it felt good to complete something, you know what I'm saying? To start something, do it, have to go through the work and the frustrations and the waking up and all that.
Was it hard memorizing the scripts?
Nah. I rap, bro. My memory is I'm good with that.
So you've been rapping for a minute. What made you feel like it was time for the album?
Because the album is long overdue.
Yeah, OD.
And there's a lot of songs on that album.
OD.
It's like a double disc.
It's just because of this era. Yeah, that ain't a lot of songs. To me, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? How many songs on Chris Brown album?
And he got too damn many. No
disrespect.
How many songs on Drake album? Or 25, 24.
A lot of interludes.
I'm gonna be honest. I never got through the whole album, Chris Brown's anyway.
Cause y'all attention span these days is shot, man. Sit down somewhere and listen to some music, read a book.
Like,
everybody on their phone, watching like.
Yours not as long
sit
as
back
his,
and chill, man, and absorb something. These artists is really putting pain into these projects they doing. For y'all to just click through a few songs and go to the next one, like sit back and vibe. That's how everybody tape used to be back in the day. You would listen to it.
Yeah.
You wasn't waiting. You wasn't like, all right, let me listen to this, and then you would sit with somebody project.
Well, some artists actually put out projects where others are more like single based. You know,
Yeah,
you're one of those
I've never
artists
been
who
single
actually-
based.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it just depends on the type of
On the artist, right? You right.
But yeah, what made you want to put it out now?
Just the timing. I feel like I'm mixtaped out. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't did that. You know what I mean? So I wanted to just see the reaction, see what bag I could get in, and just create my own, album. Cause I know that be the project that live. You know what I mean? Like of course for my diehard fans and my core fans, all my tapes they rock with. But with the acting and all of that, I knew I was introducing a lot of new people to me. So I felt like this was a good time to drop my album. You know what I mean?
What producers you on the album?
DJ Premier, Swiss Beats, Timberland, Buddha the Future, Murder Beats, V Don, A-Rab.
You got some of the OGs and the young OGs.
I
What song did Premier
mixed
do?
it. He's scratching on the intro with Swiss Beats. So I collabed him and Swiss on the intro.
That's dope. Very, very dope.
Word.
It's been one hell of a year for you.
Trying, man. I'm trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
What kind of trouble? Women trouble?
All trouble.
With 2020, what you got in store for 2020?
It's more work. More work. I'm going on my first European tour in December for the album, so that's gonna be dope to go over there. Hit all them countries up I never been to. And just more work, more acting. I got a bunch of scripts since the Wu-Tang came out, so I just been looking over them.
Man, that's dope.
You know what I mean?
So good. I'm happy for you.
So just more of that. I want to jump into fashion a little more on the designer side. So, yeah.
I was gonna say you're from Harlem, but you have a lot of, I feel like, Cali influence. Like your favorite artist is Pac. You tight with Nipsey, Snoop. What's that about?
I don't know. I like the vibe over there. They got good weed, good women, good weather. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like. I don't know. I feel like New York is so. It's like when I'm home, I'm in work mode. Instantly. Like as soon as I land, I'm like, all right, let's go to the studio. That's just what being home do for me. LA always gave me another vibe, and a lot of my earliest favorite movies like Menace, Boys in the Hood, all that was over there. So I've been like watching it, inspired by it. And then when I was able to go over there and go through the hood, and you know what I mean, I just found another love for it. So that's why, people tell me that all the time. Like, you remind me of an LA dude. I'm like, nah, I'm from Harlem.
Low key.
Mm-hmm.
Survival.
That's all I'm here for, baby. Survival is out. Go get that.
Harlem in the building. Blends and Trends. Spin King, Nala Simone, Davies, we appreciate you, brother.
Anytime, my G. Word.